What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. This is part of the trailer build series. So today we're actually building a shelf for the nose of the trailer. So I got this easy track system off etrailer.com, and basically you can put your 2x4 bolt holder any height you want here, and you can also tie down to this track system if you want, but a lot of guys use it for tying down the sides or mount it like this and you can build the shelf. So I'm just showing you what we got going on here. So just a heads up before you watch this video, it's not a how-to video. I'm not a carpenter, I'm not none of that, so don't take this video pretty serious. We're just building a front shelf here and I'm just kind of winging it and kind of learning as I go here. So anyway, I cut a 2x4 piece to go across the front and actually made it so the lip of it is on a little bit of the toolbox, so it'll stop the toolbox from falling forward if it did. So we had our 2x4 across, and then I'm just cutting these pieces. So I have a 2x4 here on the back wall, and then we're also going to cut one here, and then that way I can cut my piece of plywood to fit this, and then I'm going to also put another 2x4 in the middle, just so it had some strength to it. And I also have my template here. So the way I did it, I just got some cardboard and traced it out, especially because of the V-nose trailer, and then it should look something like this. But obviously that angle is going to be continued this way. It's just my cardboard was short, so I figured this would look pretty good. I measured a ton of times and it looks pretty straight, it looks pretty good. So far we're level across from this 2x4 to the back one, so we're just going to go ahead and cut the other piece for here, and then double check our template, and then hopefully cut some plywood, and yeah, go from there. So far so good, and yeah, like I said, should be pretty cool for the trailer. We can use this for the bikes, and basically my business on the road is the plan. So yeah, so let's get her going, keep cutting, and see what we can do. Alright, so we got the skeleton kind of complete here. We're just going to cut one to go right in the middle now, and then yeah, be plywood right across. Alright guys, so you can see we got the middle piece added in here just for some support when we have the plywood on the workbench. But so now we have the skeleton laid out. I was going to continue the plywood, cut another piece to come across here, but I think with this support the plywood's going to catch this edge anyways. So I got my template here, my angles that I can extend, and then straight cuts, and then my another angle on the other side and straight cut, and we should be able to cut this out pretty good, and then lay it in and see what happens. So yeah, let's cut some plywood. Okay guys, so we got the plywood cut. Looks awesome, and we just did a couple 2x2s on the edge just to kind of give it a little bit of an appearance instead of just a straight lip. But you stand back and that's what it looks like. So open up the drawers underneath, full flat surface on top, and then we're also going to build a couple of little shelves in between here. Alright guys, so it is the next day, and yeah, worked on it pretty late last night on Saturday night, but we did get it finished up. So we did add a couple things. So this is where we got it to. So I added these shelves on the sides here, and I also had some of the leftover vinyl floor, or not vinyl, just the rubber floor. So I'm just gonna lay it in on each of the shelves. So that's just one of them. I didn't do the rest yet, but yeah, it looks pretty good. And then I also had a leftover 2x2, so I added a little lip on each side. I did add a little lip here on the front, just to kind of clean it up a little bit, and really wasn't sure what else I could do with it, so I might as well use it. And then we have the front here, it's behind the radio, little piece in there. I got these hooks from Princess Auto, So I did get a helmet on one of them to see how it looks, and it's not too bad. That's about it. The drawers lock. Open it up. Full tool chest comes out from underneath. Looks pretty slick. Looks like it's almost built into it, which it kind of is. And then we can go ahead and lock it right up. Locked up there, good to go. And yeah, so that's about it, guys. So this whole project cost me obviously a little bit more because of COVID prices and just the way lumber is right now. So I think I spent probably 140 bucks for all the 2x4s. I got 4 2x4s, 2 2x2s, those are all 8-footers, and then just one 4x8 sheet of plywood. I didn't want to go too thick on it just because I'm trying to keep it as light as possible in the nose of the trailer here. And at the end of the day, it's just something to put stuff on, so it doesn't have to be crazy thick. So that's probably what I'd recommend there for a shelf, probably about 5/8. Nothing crazy. But yeah, so probably like 140 bucks in lumber, and then probably about 4 hours of time. The track system though, this is from eTrailer.com. And I got the board holders with them. I think that kit was like, I want to say 170 bucks, almost 200 bucks Canadian. So if you're from America, then it's probably like 130 bucks, 120 bucks for the track system. And then I also had leftovers, so we put one across on this side, and then I still have to do one across on this side, but the bike's in the way, so I can't yet. But yeah, so you can tie down anything I want. If I put a furnace or an air conditioner in here, I can easily tie it down if I have to. But overall, yeah, you could probably do this project. I would say safe bet 150 bucks, wood and some time. Obviously for screws, not to go too crazy. A lot of it was 3/4, and you need a couple 2-inch screws for sure for your 2x4s. When I was doing the shelves on the side here, I need a couple 2-inchers. But yeah, guys, other than that, let me know what you think in the comments. A little DIY trailer shelf. Like I said, I'm not a carpenter, I'm not a professional, so don't take the video too seriously, but I'm just putting it out there for people who want like a general idea on how to do it. And you can really customize this however you want. You could close that all the way off if you want. You don't have to get a tool chest. You can make all of this drawers if you want. You could have just continued 2x4s all the way and then just had even like a bigger shelf in the bottom and split it in the middle. But yeah, other than that, like, you can really do what you want. This is a 52-inch DeWalt tool chest I found. I just got it on Kijiji. It was used. It's only the bottom half, because usually these have the top half of the tool chest, but I didn't need that, so I think it looks pretty good. This is exactly what I wanted when I did finally pick out this trailer. A lot of guys with the V-nose trailers do this with this space because it's kind of an awkward space, so this is like kind of the best way to utilize it. And this is a Legend trailer, so they add 3 feet to their total size, so they have 3 feet of V-nose. I know some trailers aren't this deep. Sometimes I've seen a couple trailers that stops about here, and you can still do that. It's just your cuts are, you'll just have a shorter workspace, that's all. So it's literally the exact same thing. It's just your cuts will be a little bit different. But hopefully you guys learned something. Hopefully you guys got some ideas if you are doing something like this. If you have any questions on how I did something, or let me know what you think of it, just drop a comment below, and stay tuned for the next video. If you guys like seeing these type of videos, then for sure I'm gonna keep making more of them on the trailer. I might paint the inside walls. Let me know what you guys think about that. I was gonna do white or maybe a dark gray, just to kind of clean up these walls a little bit. Not quite sure though. I kind of like the wood look also. Kind of looks like just a work trailer. So not too sure about that one yet, but we'll see. Yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I'm gonna see you in the next one.